Welcome to our channel. Today, we will follow the wonderful journey of baby Jack, from his very first days to his first month of life. Jack came into this world with the joy and anticipation of the family. The little boy, with his face looking exactly like his father James and his smooth, fair skin like his mother Diep, brought boundless joy to everyone. Every day that passes, Jack's presence is a miracle that the family will never forget. Diep devotes all her love and care to her son. The moments of breastfeeding are sacred, allowing her to deeply feel the bond of motherhood. Despite facing some challenges at times, her love for her son is an endless source of strength. James has always been a steadfast companion and a great source of encouragement for Diep in their parenting journey. After 1 month of Jack's birth, the family held a small celebration to honor the presence of their little boy. Watching Jack grow healthy every day brings immeasurable happiness to Diep and James. If you love this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos about Jack's family journey. Now, let's follow the story. The warm welcome and immense joy when Jack was born was a moment that could never be forgotten in the lives of Diep and James. Everything around them seemed to change the moment their son arrived. The first time Diep and James looked at their baby boy, their hearts raced with joy. Little Jack, with his smooth, porcelain skin like morning dew, resembled his father James with his facial features and bright eyes, yet had the gentle and delicate beauty of his mother Diep. This made everyone in the family unable to hide their joy and pride. When Jack was born, the atmosphere in the room was filled with laughter and the sweet cry of a newborn. Everyone, from grandparents to uncles and aunts, gathered to congratulate the family. Each person wanted to share in this happiness in their own way. The warm hugs, the words of congratulations, and the beaming smiles created a picture of a family full of love. Especially Jack's grandparents, who had waited for this moment for so long. They saw in the eyes of their son and daughter-in-law the happiness that could not be expressed in words as they gazed upon their first grandchild. With each passing day, Jack's presence felt like a miracle, bringing a new breeze into their home. Diep and James, though first-time parents, quickly learned how to care for and love their son. They felt an extraordinary joy in every moment of watching their child grow day by day. Both felt lucky to have Jack in their lives, as he was not just an ordinary child, but the hope, the joy, and everything they had ever dreamed of. Everything was new for Diep and James, but when they looked at Jack in their arms, all the challenges and difficulties they faced seemed insignificant. They realized that the love for their child was something indescribable in words. Every gesture of affection, every loving glance from Jack made Diep and James feel warmer than ever. It was an unconditional love that nothing could replace. With every little step Jack took, the family felt even more of the overwhelming happiness. From the first cry to the tiny smiles, everything was a sign of a new journey, full of promise. Every day, Jack was the joy, the miracle that Diep and James would never forget. The little boy brought a world full of color to everyone around him, making every moment that passed special and memorable. motherhood is one of the most sacred and profound emotions in life, and Diep feels it deeply when caring for her little son, Jack. Every moment spent with him, from the moments of breastfeeding to those sleepless nights comforting him, are unforgettable experiences Diep will cherish forever. These moments are not just about physical care, but also about feeling the boundless love she has for her child, and understanding her growth and transformation as a mother. When Jack lies in her arms, with his bright eyes and tiny lips moving, Diep feels her heart swell with emotions that words cannot express. It is pure love, a wonderful bond between mother and child. Each time she nurses him, Diep not only feels her importance in his life, but also understands that motherhood is an unconditional sacrifice. Every time Jack looks up at her, his confused eyes gazing at her, Diep's heart tightens with love. Every time he smiles, even the smallest smile, it is like a light shining in the dark, making all her fatigue and worries fade away. Caring for Jack is a journey filled with challenges, but it is also an incomparable joy. There are times when Diep feels exhausted, when he refuses to sleep or cries uncontrollably, but during those moments, her patience and love for him become even stronger. Diep never feels alone on this journey, because every time she sees the proud look in James's eyes, she gains the strength to continue. The love Diep has for Jack is not just about care, but about sacrifice, giving all the best of herself to her child. There are mornings when Jack wakes up in her arms, and Diep feels like the happiest person in the world. Those small moments, whether when Jack holds her hand or when he snuggles into her while sleeping, are precious memories Diep will forever hold in her heart. Every act of care, whether it's breastfeeding or simply stroking his soft hair, makes Diep feel that she is maturing more each day. She realizes that the love for her child is endless, and the difficulties in life seem lighter when Jack is by her side. The feeling of being a mother, of caring for and protecting her child, is an extraordinary experience that Diep never expected. Though life sometimes brings challenges, seeing Jack grow stronger each day and feeling his love for her, Diep knows that she has truly grown and that her love for him is immeasurable. Motherhood is the strength that helps Diep overcome all obstacles, and it is the motivation that drives her to continue offering her endless love to her little son. The love and companionship of James in the journey of parenthood is an essential part of Diep and Jack's life. From the moment they learned Diep was pregnant, James has always been by her side, sharing every joy, every worry, and overcoming all challenges together. The journey of parenthood is not easy, but thanks to James's patience, love, and support, Diep never feels alone. Throughout Diep's pregnancy, despite facing many difficulties, James was always a strong pillar of support. He was not only her partner but also her encourager, helping her overcome worries and stress. During times when Diep felt tired, he was there to comfort and motivate her, showing her that there was light at the end of the tunnel. Every word from James was a powerful dose of encouragement, making Diep feel much stronger. When Jack was born, although everything was still new and challenging, James never stepped back. He cared for Diep and little Jack with dedication, from staying up late to change diapers to preparing small meals to ensure Diep had the energy to care for their son. James always created a loving and peaceful atmosphere in their home, making Diep feel relaxed and secure. His presence not only helped Diep fulfill her role as a mother but also brought the family closer together. After 1 month of Jack's birth, the family organized a celebration to mark the arrival of their precious boy. It was a special occasion for the whole family to gather and celebrate the great joy they now had. James saw the happiness and pride in Diep's eyes as she held their son in her arms, and he knew this was a moment they would always cherish. Although he was a first-time father, James was determined to give Jack a life full of love, care, and attention. The love for Jack made Diep and James realize that they were ready to face any challenges to give their son a bright future. James's partnership was not only about sharing responsibilities but also about offering love and care in every moment of their lives. Together, they built a home filled with love and happiness, a place where Jack would grow up surrounded by the infinite love of his parents. Seeing Jack grow healthy every day, Diep and James felt an immense sense of happiness. Every moment spent with him became special, and they knew these memories would stay with them for a lifetime. Jack was not just their son, but a source of pride, joy, and a great motivation for Diep and James to continue their journey of parenthood, loving and caring for him in the best way possible.
Bài thơ đồng chí: quê hương anh nước mặn đồng chua, làng tôi nghèo đất cải nên sỏi đá. Anh với tôi đôi người xa lạ, tự phương trời chẳng hẹn quen nhau. Súng bên súng đầu xác bên đầu, đêm rét chung chăn thành đôi chi kỷ. Đồng chí, ruộng nương anh gửi bạn thân cải, gian nhà không mặc kệ gió lung lay. Giếng nước gốc đa nhớ người ra nính, anh với tôi biết từng cơn ớn lạnh. Sốt run người vầng trán ướt mồ hôi, áo anh rách vai, quần tôi có vài mảnh vá. Miệng cười buốt giá, chân không dày, thương nhau tay nắm lấy bàn tay. Đêm nay rừng hoang sương muối, đứng cạnh bên nhau chờ giặc tới, đầu súng trong treo. Bài thơ đồng chí được sáng tác vào đầu năm 1948, sau khi tác giả đã cùng đồng đội tham gia vào chiến đấu trong chiến dịch Việt Bắc Thu Đông năm 1947, đánh bại cuộc tổng tiến công quy mô lớn của giặc Pháp lên chiến khu Việt Bắc. Bài thơ là một trong những tác phẩm tiêu biểu nhất về người lính cách mạng của văn học kháng chiến chống Pháp từ năm 1946 đến năm 1954.